Hello and welcome to TreeTops Tarot, where we're climbing to the treetops for a fresh perspective. My name is Renee and I'll be reading for you today. Hello Aquarius! Aquarius, how are you? So, if you guys don't know already, it's St. Patrick's Day. Cheers! If you want to know, you can't taste the food coloring. I actually was wondering, is this going to be gross? But no, it's totally legit. So Aquarius, thank you again to everyone that's been subscribing to my channel and liking my posts and stuff. I really appreciate it. I put out new videos every Sunday for the following week ahead for all of the star signs. This week I'm going to be doing March 18th to 24th, so let's get started. Spirit, I'm just asking for some guidance for the sign of Aquarius. I'm looking at March 18th to 24th. Can you just bring forward any sort of messages that they need to know, any type of direction that would be beneficial for them to be aware of, any sort of events that may be coming into their sphere for their highest and for their greatest good. Thank you. Aquarius. Oh, okay. Let's get rolling. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the Whispers of Love. I also do the Whispers of Love alongside my tarot. I find the two complement each other quite well, so I'm just going to pick your oracle card here for this week. Aquarius, March 18th to 24th. Spirit, can you just give us a card for Aquarius here that will correspond with this tarot? Oh, scheiße. Cool. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna vibe this out. Just give me a sec here. You do have something really exciting coming in this week. We've got the Knight of Cups right off the bat. So it's like something coming into your sphere that's like super exciting, like something that just makes you feel like, like excited. Could be a love offer, could be like a proposal, could be like finding out you're pregnant, could be like anything like that. But it's like something coming in really quickly and surprisingly that like makes you feel like, like, yay, just something really good right off the bat, which is super, super cool. Now, I feel like you guys are kind of moving into a stage of your life where it's sort of, I feel like you're struggling with closing the chapter on something. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. We've got Death in reversed. I feel like you are struggling on, okay, so death is all about, like, for me, when I see it, I'm like, it's switching into a new chapter. It's the end of one phase of your life and the beginning of another. But we've got it reversed, and I really feel like you're having trouble turning the page on something. There's something that you're holding on to, because we've got the Five of Wands that's on the bottom of the deck here. So this is a lot of the time a mental battle. This is like a back and forth mental sort of you know, conundrum that sort of goes on. If you look at these guys, no one really knows what the hell's going on. They're all just kind of pointing a stick at each other, and there's no real rhyme or reason to what's going on in this card, which does say, like, this could be some, like, workplace shit, this could be family drama, this could be friend drama, this could be, like, any sort of, like, petty little freaking dramatic little things that happen, but it's just sort of like a, and in like it's just sort of like a very, like, it's just an inconvenient kind of irritating sort of thing that's been bugging you, that's been on your mind. But I do feel like you're struggling with flipping the page with this. So I don't know if it's because, you know, you're trying to hang on, like you're trying to make this into something that it's not. You're wanting it to resolve in the way that you feel it should be resolved, or that it should resolve. But it's like this being stuck. I feel like you're just stuck in the past a little bit about something to do with this. And it's about, this week is really about just like turning the page, accepting things as they are. You have whispers in the Whispers of Love deck. You have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And faith is a beautiful thing that we can connect with. We all have that ability to connect with that part of ourselves. So it's like maybe you have some kind of a situation in your life that's been bothering you, that's been on your mind, you've been thinking about it, some sort of like a dramatic sort of thing that's just kind of been bugging you. Like there's just been something that's been bugging you. And I just feel like you're just kind of like a little bit on that. And this card is really, this reading is really just saying, you know, like sometimes in life you just need to switch the page. You need to flip the page into something new. And you need to allow things to be as they are and trust that they're unfolding as they need to be. Because sometimes we can get attached to how we want things to look and be. And then we get in these like stories in our head explaining all of the reasons that they should be a certain way and how they should be and why they should be that way and why we're justified in thinking that they should be that way. And it just goes on and on and on and on. You guys know the stories that I'm talking about. So I really feel like there's like a letting go that needs to happen this week, and it's about finding balance. You know, you've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is interesting, and I feel like it's about finding a balance. It's finding a balance in this situation. You know, it's not saying that if somebody pissed you off or did something that was frustrating for you, it's not saying that like, yeah, sure, do that again and I'm fine with that. It's not saying that when you accept the situation. It's not saying that. It's not saying, yeah, treat me like that again or do that to me again. It's not saying that either. It's saying that my emotional health and my emotional well-being matters more to me than staying involved in this sort of petty drama or this petty, you know, these petty happenings that keep coming about. Because my balance and my feels matter more, you know, and this week is the week about shifting that chapter and choosing to let go, you know, choosing to let go and choosing to find that balance, to really find that balance within yourself between having faith and knowing that everything's operating in your highest and greatest good, but also not allowing yourself to fall into these patterns, you know, and letting yourself switch the chapter so that you can feel better and you can have these exciting, amazing relationships and exciting, amazing things come to you. Allow those things to unfold, you know? So I think sometimes we struggle with letting, like I know I'm like this, it's like you struggle with letting go because you think that it's like this approval, or you think that it's like, I don't know, you just so deeply want people to be different sometimes, and you just want things to be different. And you feel so validated in how you're looking at it, and you probably are. Like straight up, you probably are. That's probably why it's infuriating, because to any rational person, you could put that situation on the counter and say, look at this shit. And they would be like, that's fucking bullshit, you know? So then that kind of like gets you going a little bit more. Like that gets you going even more, because it's like, yeah, man, like this is totally fucking justified. But there comes a point where it's like your own emotional well-being matters more. Like it needs to matter more. So instead of festering in this situation, it's letting it go and it's moving into something more beautiful and abundant. Having faith that it served its purpose, closing that chapter, and then allowing yourself to move forward in this excitement and these loving, wonderful feelings and all the good that the universe has for you. It's all just waiting there. It's just on the brink, you know? And we have to make space for it to come into our lives by letting go of things like that sometimes. As soon as you let go of shit like that sometimes, it's like all of a sudden opportunities come in or somebody new comes in, because now you have that space, you have that capacity, you have that, like an opening in your field. And also you're more in alignment with bringing those good things to you, because you're vibrating at a frequency that actually is, you know, upper, like it's an upper, you know? If you're vibrating at these Debbie Downer energy levels and you're being all petty, I'm not saying you're being petty, but maybe they're being petty, and like you just have these situations that are really fucked up and annoying and like just like dramatic and stuff, that's not putting you in a vibration to bring the Knight of Cups into your sphere, because it's like you're blocking it. You know what I mean? So it's just about that letting go, shifting the chapter and allowing the good. And you're going to get to that balance, you know? It's about finding that balance this week. I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I think that's a really cool read for you, and I think that's a read that, you know, a lot of people can resonate with this. We all go through this stuff. We are all human beings, and we all have these same types of feelings. But I'm excited for you because as soon as this letting go happens and this chapter shifting and this kind of moving forward, it's like there's like this new threshold that you're moving into, I feel like it's just like this new opening that's going to happen for you. Really, really exciting stuff. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching me this week. I can't remember if I drank at the beginning. This is going to be bad. Like I keep, like one video I was like drinking in the beginning and then one at the end, and like, I don't know, I'm just going to go with the flow. So have an amazing day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and have an amazing week. And thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next Sunday.